It's happening, guys. Mark your calendars or get your wallets ready because it's official. February 25th is when Samsung is expected to unveil the Galaxy S26 lineup, the S26, S26 Plus, and S26 Ultra. Oh, and the S26 Edge? Well, forget that. After weak sales of the S25 Edge and even Apple's iPhone Air not doing well, Samsung seems to have dropped the idea of making an ultra slim model. Now, the phone I'm most curious about is the Galaxy S26 Ultra. So here's everything that's new and not so new about it. Same, but different. Let's get straight to the point. I wouldn't call it a completely fresh design, but it still looks great. The first thing you'll notice is the new camera island, which now resembles the one on the Fold 7. The question is, will it wobble like the Fold 7 too? That's something we'll have to wait and see. We're also getting new color options: white shadow, black shadow, galaxial blue, and ultraviolet. But if you noticed, the word titanium is missing this time. That's because Samsung may be switching back to armor aluminum. Apple already stepped away from titanium earlier, and Samsung might be following for better heat control, lower costs, and improved performance. There's also a small design tweak expected with the S Pen, possibly a redesigned tip end so it sits more flush when inserted. Other than that, the S26 Ultra will be about the same size as the S25 Ultra, slightly thinner and a bit heavier due to the frame change. Secret display feature. Now here's something interesting. Samsung could introduce a new privacy display feature that limits viewing angles so people around you can't see what's on your screen. Perfect for travel or public spaces. Even better, you might be able to darken only certain parts of the display you want to hide. This would be built directly into the hardware and software. No privacy screen protector needed. We saw something similar last year called the Magic Flex panel, and hopefully it makes its way to the S26 Ultra. As for the display itself, most sizes will remain the same, except the base S26, which may increase slightly from 6.2 to 6.3 inches. Samsung might also use a new M14 OLED panel, which would be brighter, more power efficient, and feature a 10-bit display. That means richer colors, smoother gradients, and better overall visuals without draining the battery. Snapdragon versus Exynos. Here's the good and bad news. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is expected to feature the powerful Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 worldwide. But the base and Plus models will likely get the Exynos 2600 in Asian and European markets, while the US gets Snapdragon. It may not feel fair, but this could help Samsung control pricing since Exynos chips come from their own factories. There are claims that the Exynos 2600 beats the Snapdragon and even Apple's A19 Pro in benchmarks, but we hear that every year. Still, this time Samsung may have improved heat management, so we'll have to wait and see real-world performance. Camera changes look modest this year. On the base and Plus models, the 3x telephoto lens might go from 10 megapixels to 12 megapixels. On the Ultra, there are 3 expected improvements: brighter apertures on the main and 5x telephoto cameras for better light capture, a new APV video codec for higher quality cinematic recording, enhanced lens coating to reduce glare and flares for sharper images. Nothing revolutionary, but small refinements that could improve overall quality. Still, with brands like Xiaomi, Oppo, and Vivo pushing big camera innovations, Samsung may need to step up. Software. One UI 8.5. The S26 series will launch with One UI 8.5 out of the box, along with 7 years of OS and security updates. There will likely be some new AI features exclusive to the S26 lineup at first, which may later come to the S25 series. The Ultra could also get a few special software tools or services. Battery. Same old story. Battery upgrades are minimal. The base S26 may increase to 4,300 mAh, while the others stay mostly the same. However, the S26 Ultra might support 60-watt fast charging, reaching about 75% in under 30 minutes. Wireless charging could go up to 25 watts with Qi2 support. Not groundbreaking, but a cautious move considering Samsung's past battery issues. Launch timeline. So that's everything we know so far. February 25th is expected to be the big announcement day, and sales could begin around March 11th, depending on the region. If everything goes as planned, we'll soon have the devices in hand and share our full thoughts. So, stay tuned, subscribe, and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what's coming next.